South Philadelphia, Wells Fargo Center. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, channeling the spirit of our founding fathers, there's a future here in Philadelphia.
Well, after 4 years of tanking, they finally have generational talent. Look out for these guys. They're on the up and up.
As Sixers fans, it's been worth the wait, and we're ready to go. The wait is over in this one. The opening tip won by the Sixers, and we're underway here in Philadelphia. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. DeAndre Jordan rejects it. Embiid, good for 2.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Irving with the basketball. They trail by 2. Has a chance. Not going down for him this time.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Harris to Richardson. Here's a chance from long range. His first effort off the mark. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
It didn't hurt him this time, but defensively, you got to prevent him from even catching the ball to begin with.
Harris always looking to create a shot, even ones like those.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Missed it. How'd that not go down? Horford to Simmons. Ben Simmons. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Irving to Hollis Jefferson. Gets to the basket and scores.
Just remember an old saying here, you're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in, so it's time to get going.
Ben Simmons, 3 for 4. Good start.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Irving to Durant. From long range. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He made his first effort, but not that time. Durant with the basketball up top. His team down 9. It's good. And 1.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on a three-point play. Career 88% from the line. Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. Philadelphia with the basketball. Driving is Simmons, but his shot no good. Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
And he'll go to the foul line.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Ben Simmons, a couple of free throws on the way. 56% for his career. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Kevin Durant has it. Here comes the screen. Surveys the floor. KD for 2. Just not going down.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Margins 8. Durant to Hollis Jefferson. Kyle O'Quinn sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Kevin Durant. Huge block. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down 8. Kevin Durant. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
And he connects on the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. Dinwiddie into the front court. Right now, down 7. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Simmons goes to the right side. To Simmons. That's rebounded by Brooklyn. To Durant. Fires the 3. Textbook defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Ben Simmons with a piece. Out of bounds off Ben Simmons. Time for some new personnel into the game. To Durant. Short jumper won't fall.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. They trail by 7.
Screen coming your way, screen coming your way.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Nope. First one does not go. knocks down the second after missing the first.
You know that's easy. They can't guard you. I got ball.
Kevin Durant with the block. Durant. Well, their first three, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that dropped earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Long heave from three-quarters court. We're through one at Wells Fargo Center with the Sixers on top. Jay and I return to Philadelphia after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has a making to be a big-time game.
Kevin Durant. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Simmons to Horford. Josh Richardson cleans it up, and a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Durant with the basketball up top. Down 3. Can't connect. To Simmons. And a nice finish at the rim.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Irving to Durant. Knocks it down off the step back.
Get it, shoot it again.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
You got an eye than that.
Shot from the lane won't go. Irving into the front court. They're down 3. Durant to Dinwiddie. And throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
He was all over him. Missed the shot, no free throws.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement. Irving to Durant. Off the mark. Well contested. To Richardson.
Baseline drive, the shot won't fall.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
A lot of contact, no whistle. Kyrie with the rock.
Hey, locked up.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Embiid. From the painted area, won't go down. Here's Irving into the front court. Up by 3. Kyrie Irving, 2-4 now. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Simmons into the front court. 5-point game. To Tobias Harris. Nothing going here on that drive. To Simmons. Driving right to the basket. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming, shooting 75% so far tonight. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line.
Hey, yeah, get your money, man.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Leads 3.
Let's go.
Kevin Durant lets it fly. Won't go.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. To Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc. Sixers with the rebound. Simmons with it. He'll run the offense. For 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Durant. Fires the 3, and Kevin Durant, all in one motion, hits it off the catch and shoot.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Off the assist.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Durant to Irving. Layup goes down. Well done.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Simmons driving, but a shot no good. Joel Embiid. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
No good. Defense catching a break there. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Can't connect from in close. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. It's the Sixers out in front.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The 76ers are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. Assists.
The chemistry for each squad has been great today, and that explains the high assist total. Coming out of halftime, I'm interested to see what kind of defensive adjustments are made to limit the easy scoring opportunities.
Player of the half.
Simmons has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after 1 half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Nets have it. To Durant. From the outside, no good. In the front court comes Simmons. Leads forward. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Durant. Got it. Durant. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Kevin Durant able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Hollis Jefferson. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
Screen coming. To Hollis Jefferson. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Kevin Durant with the rock. To Jordan. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. To Richardson. That's out. Last touch by Josh Richardson. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Our score all even in this third quarter. no good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. He gets it.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Richardson to Horford. Lets it fly from long range. Not done yet. Rebound comes down to Brooklyn. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Number 11, Kyrie Irving.
Irving. Embiid with the board. To Tobias Harris. To Richardson. 4-3. Josh Richardson is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 78% at the line. First free throw is good. Second and 3, got it. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Irving brings the ball up court. To Hollis Jefferson. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Rondae Hollis Jefferson snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Richardson. Man, that was a tough shot.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion, the backspin. It gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Substitutions.
To Jordan. Al Horford. Tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Off the penetration, almost, but no good. To Richardson. Beyond the arc for 3. Smothering D. Dinwiddie into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Spencer Dinwiddie at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. Simmons to Embiid. To Simmons. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Here comes the screen. Ben Simmons.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Okay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Here's a chance from long range. Snared by Embiid. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Joel Embiid, 4 out of 7.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Irving. Down to 5 on the 24. Irving. Tough shot. He hits. That's the end of the third quarter. The 76ers have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Sixers control it. To Embiid. Joel Embiid. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
To Irving. The drive, right to the basket. Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Tough make through traffic.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Kyrie across the timeline. The deficit is 6. Driving right to the basket. And scores. Strong take.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Embiid. Got it.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Nets have the basketball. Probing the defense. Irving. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Shot clock violation. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Substitutions.
Driving is Simmons, but a shot no good.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
From the painted area, won't go down.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
To Jordan. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Turnover gives them the possession. KD with the rock. To Irving. Durant. Off the mark. Horford to Richardson. From long range. Tobias Harris is going to get a chance at 3 here. A career 81% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Second and 3 is good. And he hits all 3 free throws. It's Brooklyn's ball to Durant. Takes stock of the floor. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go. To Horford. Embiid to Richardson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Josh Richardson is going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. Knocks down the first. Hits the second. One more coming. Knocks down all 3 at the line. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Just off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Rebound taken by the Sixers. Nice pass to set things up.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Here's Durant for 2. Not that time. Slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Kevin Durant has it. Here comes the screen. Sizing up the defense. Down low Durant. Oh, emphatic slam. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
A shot no good by Harris. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Trying to cash in. Harris's shot won't go. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Tobias Harris. Has a chance. Tobias Harris at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Irving gets it in the left corner. Fires the 3. That one off the mark. It's no good. to Tobias Harris. DeAndre Jordan sends it away. That's out. Last touch by Josh Richardson. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions. Irving knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
And he connects on the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. That's out. Last touch by Kyrie Irving. Simmons. Now here's an intentional foul. So free throws coming up in what is an 8-point ball game.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. Now the Nets going to take a timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Durant to Dinwiddie. To Irving. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Kyrie Irving lines it up for 2. Not that time. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now. 20-footer at the buzzer. The Sixers are victorious as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
The 76ers emerged victorious after a tight finish. The statistic that seemed to stand out in 3D is their assists. So many of their points were made possible by their team chemistry, and it was great to see. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers. When you have a look at these highlights, you can see how this team wasn't able to get it together. It was definitely a frustrating loss. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Brooklyn Nets.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Simmons blocked plenty of shots, but the stat you don't see is how often he forced opposing shooters into tough shots that resulted in misses. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. number 1.
Check out the upcoming games for the Philadelphia 76ers. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.